starting with the first question of your incomplete records. I hope that you have seen the slide 2 or 3 times at least for the introduction of incomplete records, and by now the formula is there in your mind. So I'll read the question. Ganesha maintains books on single entry system, means incomplete records. Calculate profit from the following information. Okay, particulars and amount. Capital as on 1st April 2013, 20,000. Capital as on 1st April 2014. Immediately when you get this 13 and 14, immediately write this is the opening capital and this is the closing capital. In the question itself, write it. Drawings made from this to this. Okay, here this is the drawings. And capital introduced during the year. Okay, this is capital introduced. Now I will not start solving the question first. I will say start the question. So start from the end. I will say start the question, but you have to remember the word end. So capital at the end is so and so. You will remember the figure that capital at the end. I will pick up the D from here and I will write ADD, add again the drawing. Partnership of 3 Ds, add D1, add D2 and D3. END, end D1, ADD, add D2, DRAWING, drawing D3. Okay, and my second thing that you should have remembered was add less. Add less. And now it is only about the capital. This point is also related to capital, and the third time capital is coming in capital, and I need to remember capital at the end, then capital introduced during the year, and the third is capital at the beginning. First I will write the basic information down, then I will just put in the figures. So capital at the end is the closing capital, which is mentioned here, 30,000. Capital at the end, 30,000. Add less. So I am adding up drawing. I have drawing here 5,000. I add 5,000 here. I get 35,000. Okay, less capital introduced during the year. So do I have some capital introduced? Yes, 4,000. So I will less 4,000. And what do I get now? 35 minus 4 is 31, and 31,000 is adjusted capital. Just before putting the last figure, you get adjusted capital. Now for the last capital at the beginning, I have your opening capital at the beginning, 20,000. I need to subtract it, less 20,000. So I get 11,000 here, and I get my profit made during the period. Okay, so just recapping it. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended. I will remember first capital at the end, and then I will remember add less, Then for add is D, and I will remember here D. Add drawing less, after end it is introduced during the year, and after that it is at the beginning. So add drawing less capital introduced during the year, you get adjusted capital, less capital at the beginning, and then when you subtract that you get profit made during the year. So this is how we get what is the profit made during the year, in spite we have not maintained our accounts on dual entry system. It is single entry system or incomplete records. And I would like to say one thing to you all, that if you like my way of teaching, kindly share that this material is present in the market with your friends. Thanks for that.